while since we've been down here for a bit. We're going to get ourselves down into woods and have a nice steak in woods today, eh? Been a lot going off, obviously coronavirus and everything else. One thing that has come to, or sprung apart more than anything, is men's mental illness. So we'll go down here, we're going to have a steak in woods, we're going to have a jacket spud. Only thing I didn't get some butter, never mind, can have it dry, can't we? So yeah, let's get down into the woods. Well, as usual, we have a good scout around. I can see the main path there. I'm not bothered today because I ain't staying. I'm just going to have my dinner. And there's a fire pit just there. So we'll definitely abuse this fire pit instead of digging a zone out. And we'll probably set up the tarpaulin. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I've got two trees, one there, but I'm not sure I've got enough cord. So we'll bring you back when we start setting up, eh? Well, upon investigation of said location that I was going to sit at, I don't know if you can see, there's one or two wasps hanging about, so I reckon there's a nest. I reckon there'll be a nest somewhere down there in that little bit. I don't want to disturb them this time of year because it's certainly not going to be the best time of year to disturb them, is it? Right, we'll have a look for another little spot then. No, we'll not come very far. We'll have to clear this floor a little bit. There's loads of dead sticks everywhere. Well, we can use them to burn as well, like. But we're just there with that little other place. And we're a bit more secluded here as well. Oh, we can definitely stealth camp here for a night, maybe one night. We'll see where I can set this tarpaulin up this time. Might put it between that bush and this tree. We'll see where the wind's coming from and we'll decide in a minute. Right, let's get set up again. Couple of minutes of moving about. I've got a nice platform there I can have my fire on. I dug an hole, I decided not to bother. I've got a nice little stick and all to sit on. Just found that at the other place that I was just going to set up at. That comes in bloody lovely from my backside. It's pretty strong. So that is a winner. Right, well, I was going to put tarpaulin up, but I don't think I'm going to need it. It's not going to rain today. So, I'm not going to bother. We'll have this fire that'll keep us warm. Not that it ain't already warm enough. Anyway, we'll call this base, we'll call this step 2. Let's get that down us. And like I say, it's about mental illness. Men's mental illness is mainly the case that they don't talk about things. We talked about this the other video that I did about steak. But we're going to talk a little bit more maybe. Maybe you guys have got some more ideas to throw my way, so I've got some more ideas to throw your way to show you what the idea is and how to get out and enjoy it. I mean, I just literally all I do is walk out the door with a backpack with whatever I want to cook inside it. Come to a location, said location. I've dug myself, or I've just swept the floor, whichever, you know, made a little fire pit. I've chucked my spuds in there, and while I'm waiting for them to cook, I've just got the noise of the trees, the wind blowing them, occasional bird here and there, and not a worry, you know, while you're outside, it's not a worry in the world to be like this. But if you think back maybe 500 years ago when we were living in the woods, I think that might have been a different story. You think I'd been depressed then? There'd been no more than depression going on, wouldn't there? Eh? Well, yeah, we think ourselves lucky right now. Right, step 2 down us. We'll get this fire lit because we want some food. I'm starving. And we'll get a steak on and all. Yeah, boy. Right, well, I've cheated a little bit today. I've split a log from home and brought, well, some shavings and whatnot, and hopefully I can get going. I didn't think it was going to be this dry out here actually. I thought we were going to be quite wet after the weather we've just had about the past few days. So I'm quite happy with this. Everything should burn quite nicely. But anyway, we're still going to get this going with that. So let's go. Oh, a bit cheating I suppose, but I'm going to camp it with Steve today. Quick and simple, eh? He says. Oh, I'll see what that does there. I've got a snap crackle on the pop. I'll get some more sticks from around me, not too far away. See if we can't get that going. Bash, bosh. Just like that. Right. I'll let that burn for a bit and yeah, we'll get the spuds on it. I'm trying to stretch the fire out. When I get to my steak, when I'm cooking my steak, I don't want all this fire. I want embers, don't I? So get a nice long fire going. Stretch it out a little bit. See if we can't get this nice long fire. Right. We'll watch that for fire. See how that does. Yeah, should be good. I won't mind if somebody could help me and tell me what they are. I mean, I've seen a load around the woodlands. Oh, this one's a bit wilted. I'm assuming there it's fruit. Oh yeah, I'm assuming it's poisonous though. Anyway, let us know in the comments what that is, please. Right, well this place probably got used by somebody once upon a long time ago, but they've been here a hell of a long time. So I'll be taking them with me today so that we get rid of some rubbish out of the woodlands. As we all should when we're coming in. We come in, enjoy yourselves, take nothing home with you, or everything with you, and leave nothing here. Yeah, well, let's get a spud on her. Oh, we brought two, so we'll put two on her. Put them in the middle, what do you reckon? Well, here. Oh no, like that. That one works. There we go. Get some more sticks on top of that. Keep it going for a bit longer. And we'll mush it out so we've got some coals one side so we can cook this steak. Got some salt and pepper in my bag, just to salt and pepper the steak. I also brought some water for some gravy, so I can make a bit of gravy if I want to. Yeah, that light looks a bit low on there, looks like we'll turn to the phone now. And we'll save the battery on this to do a time lapse on the sunset, I think. Not going to get a very good sunset, but whatever we get will be nice no matter what. Right, let's get this roaring. Well, jackets are in there somewhere. Here we go. Oil's burning away. That's a great idea. Well, I think we've got enough coal on here for now to get these going. I'll get some more sticks on in about 25 minutes or so when they've had a good half an hour's cooking. And that should finish them off and also give me enough coal to do my steak. I've brought my griddle with me today. My BBQ, Bitty Big Q. You all need to get one, you all need to go visit that site and all, because I tell you what, Bitty Big Q, the best piece of equipment I've ever bought. And I will continue to use it all the time. Well, we did have the bench there when we first got here. Then we moved it somewhere there, and the smoke kept getting me. So we've got a double bench now, and a lovely height off the floor. Oh, and another step too, of course. We'll be out here without it. Anyway, I'll just wait for them to cook a bit more and then we'll get the steak on. The main event is coming soon. Right, I'm having an idea for the next video. I don't know if you can see this very well, but there is like a channel, which I'm assuming water's corroded away, so I'll have to come when it's a bit dry to do this. I've got an embankment that side, an embankment this side, and a valley in the middle. So, what we might do is we'll put sticks across here and some rubbish on top and my tarpaulin as well to keep the water out, and see if we can't sleep there. Obviously the fire will have to be still here, so I'll maybe block the back end off to keep the heat in that's coming this way, but also it'd be wind protected. I got my camera set up. I am going to start filming the time lapse soon, but yeah, it's not quite dark enough yet. Oh, well, that is the main event. No matter what happens, that thing will come with me wherever I go, because as long as you've got one of them and you've got one of them, you can have whatever you want. So we'll get that set up somewhere down this end, pull the coals out, start another fire at the other side, so we've got plenty of coals to go at, and we'll get this steak on, because I reckon them potatoes ain't far off, you know, ain't far off at all. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think we'll pull the legs fully out. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And we've got 4 of them on each corner, and we'll stick it over. There you go. Right, get this steak on her. Boom, 1 steak. Right, I had some salt and pepper sachets from McDonald's or wherever I got them from. So we stuck that on, salt and peppered it. We'll turn it every few minutes and see how tender we can get this bad boy. And then we'll have the potatoes pulled out in a minute, because I can see a bit of burnt on them, but that doesn't mean that they're cooked right through. Anyway, we'll poke them out in a second. Okay, so I may have cremated the tatey a little bit, but the inside does look quite nice, so we'll be having a taste of that in a minute. Oh, we did forget the butter. Never mind, I put a bit of salt and pepper on it. There's a steak. Anyway, yeah, we're going to try a bit of this regardless. I'm assuming it'll taste nice. Can't not, can it? So we've got a fork somewhere here. Ta-da! It's a bit hot in there. Oh, that's definitely done in it. That's piping. Absolutely. Piping. Oh, maybe could have done with 5 more minutes. It's a little bit. It's not bad. A bit tough. It tastes better when it's burnt, like, rather than just normal tatey. Might eat a bit more. No, not bad. Wait for the steak though anyway. We'll get some gravy on in a minute and all. Blah, blah, blah. Now, best thing about this little griddle, dropped it down a leg now. So it's going to start proper cooking the meat now. I don't like mine rare or out like that. I like it well done if out. So we're just gently cooking the top to start, then we're going to move it down and cook the inside. I've got my pan of water on there. We'll get the gravy in there in a minute and get stirring it and see how we get on. And for its last few minutes, I think we'll burn it on the coals as well. Give it a good flavouring. Gravy's ready. Tatey's gone. Yeah, so there we go. Lovely steak in the woods. Right, well, that's come off, been cut up. Let's have a rest. We'll get stuck into that in a minute. And there's gravy. You've just got to get out. You've just got to get with nature. You've just got to get out of normality as you know it, as you're knowing it, as you're thinking about it. And normality is not sat inside looking at YouTube. Alright, I'm on YouTube, that's not the point. Anyway, you know, sat inside watching telly, watching whatever. You need to get out, enjoy the woodlands. It'll certainly relax your mind and open you up to new adventures where you could go elsewhere rather than just round the corner where I am. You know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes from house. But anyway, any woodland's nice enough to relax in. Get that mind opened up to other things, not just what you're sat at home with. Anyway, right, let's get on with this. Bit of steak, bit of gravy. Bloody lovely. Yeah, man. Beautiful. Right, I've got everything packed in there. That's the rubbish on the side, my coat. I don't know if I'll need it. Just sitting here with that at the minute. Not much left of it. We're not going to start it again. Got the time lapse going on. Another 40 minutes or so, and then we should be done. Right, well, I think we've picked a very stealthy place right here. We will definitely be coming back here in the future. There's my camera. Still recording. Not long now, what to know. But yeah, what a spot. What a lovely spot. I mean, there's hammock tree here to there. Could even have hammock from that tree over there, the little one, to where I'm sat now. Even from them two together, maybe? I don't know. There's plenty of spots here. And that little bit over there, I'll just build this piece up here. I can sleep down here. So yeah, bloody lovely. Right, well that's that done. Couple more minutes for that. And we'll get that on us back and get out of here. Right, well I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly love being out in the woods. You should love being out in the woods as well. It's good for your mind, it's good for the spirit, you know.